Live in Sharyland in Mission, Texas at Richard Thompson Stadium as the Sharyland Rattlers are hosting the Roma Gladiators. Both of these teams are 1-0 coming into District 16 5A Division II play tonight at this stadium. The Roma Gladiators won their first game of the season last week over the Valley View Tigers, and that was a close game. And the Sharyland Rattlers were victorious as well last week over Laredo Figueroa. This ought to be an interesting matchup as both of these teams look to stay at the top of their game in District 16 5A Division II. The Sharyland Rattlers are defending district champions of District 16 5A Division II. We'll talk about all that and more coming up in our pregame show live from Richard Thompson Stadium in Sharyland. It's an audio presentation tonight on Rio Sports Live, powered by Hacienda Ford, and we will be right back. Back live at Richard Thompson Stadium on a Friday night for Week 6 of Texas high school football in October. It is a beautiful night for high school football in South Texas. We had some rain earlier across the RGV, but none of the rain here in the Upper Valley in Mission. It is a clear sky outside. The temperature about an 86 degrees. The humidity is down, so it feels quite comfortable out on the field. I had a chance to be on the field earlier. We do have some wind out of the east at about 12 miles per hour, but shouldn't affect the passing game from both of these teams here tonight. Let's talk about the Roma Gladiators. They come into tonight's game with a record of 1-4 after winning last week at Valley View by a score. They won that game 21-17, I believe. I'll get the schedule pulled up here momentarily, but Roma had a slow start. They came out, they lost their first game against Rio Grande City pretty handily. The second game of the season, they played the La Jolla Coyotes, and La Jolla pretty much dominated that game as well. And then they began tightening things up. You know, during their second and third games, which they didn't lose by a whole lot at all. In fact, they were at Laredo Nixon. They lost that game by 1 point, 36-35. And then they played Edinburgh Econominis, and they lost that game by a touchdown, 28-21. So, you know, you can sense that things are looking positive for the Roma Gladiators as they begin to climb out of their hole from the first part of the season. And they garnered a win last week at Gladiator Stadium, 21-17. And let's talk about a young man that was instrumental in that victory for the Roma Gladiators. That was Hiram Flores. Hiram will be wearing number 19 tonight. Last week against Valley View, he had 12 tackles. 2 of those tackles were for a loss. He had 3 interceptions on the defensive side. On the offensive side, Hiram had 5 catches for 71 yards, and he had 1 touchdown. So one of the Hacienda Ford keys to the game for the Roma Gladiators is to really involve Hiram Flores. Hiram has to have a great game, as well as the other 10 players on the Roma side of the football, to beat Sharyland here at home tonight. So, again, Some of the other guys on the Roma side of the football that have been standing out this year is their running back, Fabian Lopez. Fabian has 6 touchdowns on the season. He's carried the ball 85 times for 464 yards, so he's a workhorse. Their quarterback is Jonathan Rios. Jonathan has 44 completions out of 87 attempts for 691 yards. He has 4 passing touchdowns and 1 interception this year. So not bad numbers for the Roma Gladiator quarterback coming into tonight's game. So the Roma Gladiators are in town tonight taking on the defending district champions. That is the Sharyland Rattlers. We'll talk about the Rattlers coming up next as our pregame show continues from Richard Thompson Stadium here in Sharyland. Back in a moment.
Thanks for watching Real Sports Live.
Thanks for watching Real Sports Live.
Real Sports 5, #1.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for low prices? It's a Hacienda party.
It's football season at Hacienda Ford, and you can get a new Ford Expedition with 20-inch wheels, leather, navigation, and more for $12 grand off MSRP.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it.
Thank you for watching Sports Live.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for low prices? It's a Hacienda party.
It's football season at Hacienda Ford, and you can get a new Ford Expedition with 20-inch wheels, leather, navigation, and more for $12 grand off MSRP.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Hi, we're Robert Bellows, Favorite Hats, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Welcome back to Richard Thompson Stadium in Sharyland here on Rio Sports Live. It's the Roma Gladiators in town to take on the Sharyland Rattlers. Rattlers are defending District 16 5A Division II champions coming into tonight's game. They're led by their quarterback, Benji Valdivia. Benji is a junior this year. So far through the air, Benji has completed 30 passes off 57 attempts for 450 yards, and he's thrown 4 interceptions and has thrown 4 touchdowns as well. So one of the Hacienda Ford keys to the game for the Sharyland Rattlers is to protect Benji Valdivia and let him move his feet in the pocket, let him step up and throw those passes to his receivers. There's no real standout on the offensive side of the ball for the Sharyland Rattlers. It seems, looking at their numbers and their statistics, they spread out the ball really well. They do a really good job of sharing the football with everyone. On the ground, Damian Prunetta, the senior running back, leads with 18 carries and 127 yards for the Rattlers. So, you know, Benji's also one of the leading rushers for the Sharyland Rattlers as well coming into tonight's game. Both of the teams are on the field right now. You don't see a video because tonight is an audio presentation. We can only do audio on Friday night. It is a UIL regulation that no video games will be broadcasted on Friday nights in the state of Texas. We only do that on Thursdays and Saturdays on Rio Sports Live, so it's an audio presentation. We will pause for the national anthem, then we'll be back for the kickoff from Richard Thompson Stadium tonight here on Rio Sports Live. Back in a few minutes.
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
The kids are headed back to school. It's time to get internet from VTX1. VTX1 Companies offers fast and reliable internet throughout the Rio Grande Valley, even to some of the most remote areas. For a limited time only, get your standard installation at no cost to you. Start the school year off with a service provider you can trust by calling 1-800-446-2031. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
Back live on Rio Sports Live from Richard Thompson Stadium in Sharyland. It's the Rattlers, the home team tonight, taking on the Roma Gladiators in a District 16 5A Division II football game. Rattlers defensively are led by two leading tacklers on the team. Ethan Garza, a senior. This year he's had 43 tackles thus far. And his counterpart, Ethan, is a defensive end. Outside linebacker Guadalupe Trevino III is a senior. He leads the team with 40 tackles. So 43 and 40, not bad numbers for your two leading tacklers on the football team. Captains are out on the field for Sharyland and for Roma. Video tonight, which you will see later on demand on Rio Sports Live, but our video coverage is being provided by the Sharyland ISD, led by David Culberson of the Technology Department. And we appreciate Sharyland ISD for accommodating us tonight in the press box, providing our internet service and our camera coverage on our video broadcast, which you will see later on uploaded after the football game. But for right now, it's audio only because UIL says no video on Friday nights. So we're broadcasting live on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube, on the Roku app, and always on RioSportsLive.com. Sharyland will receive when we come back for the kickoff here on Rio Sports Live.
Hi, we're the Lady Tigers, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Located in the historic downtown district in San Benito is Main Street Boutique. A perfect stop, great atmosphere, locally owned and operated, and new items coming in every day. Something for everyone. Main Street Boutique in San Benito. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias, su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Welcome back live to Richard Thompson Stadium in Sharyland as we get ready for kickoff tonight here in Mission, Texas tonight. Roma Gladiators and the Sharyland Rattlers. Rattlers in their red jerseys, white pants, white helmets with the Sharyland logo on them. The Roma Gladiators in their visiting uniforms, white jerseys, gray pants, silver helmets. Gladiators will receive, defending the south goal here at Richard Thompson Stadium. Sharyland will kick it off. 80 will kick it off for the Rattlers. That will be Kaylee Naguna. Rattlers back deep to Gladiators, back deep to receive at the goal line. Rattlers defending the north goal, Gladiators defending the south goal here at Richard Thompson Stadium tonight as we get underway with Texas high school football week number 6 on a Friday night here in Mission, Texas. The ball will go out of bounds at around the 10-yard line. And looks like they'll put the ball on the 25-yard line. We'll see that Roma Gladiator offense on the field first tonight. Gladiators come out with their quarterback in shotgun. Jonathan Rios. 2 wideouts, wide right, 1 to the left. Handoff to the tailback. Up the middle he goes for some nice yards to about the 28-yard line. That was the tailback, number 20, Luis Gonzalez. And it'll be a gain of about 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 6 for Roma on the 34-yard line. 2 wideouts, wide left. Rios from the gun, looks left. Now he's flushed out of the pocket, throws right, caught by a man. That's number 40 for the first down for the Gladiators. That is Roberto Ramos. Pass complete, and the Gladiators will move the chains here early on in the first quarter as we get started in Sharyland tonight with 11:24 remaining in the first quarter of play. Tonight's game powered by Hacienda Ford. First down and 10, Gladiators from the 43-yard line. 2 wideouts, wide left, man in motion, right to left. 1 receiver, wide right, hand off to the tailback. Over the left guard, not much there, but a bunch of Rattlers to make the tackle. In on the stop was number 35 for Sharyland. That is Ethan Garza, the defensive end. And we talked about Ethan in the pregame show being one of the leading tacklers on this Rattler football team. 2nd down and 10 after the no gain. 2 wideouts wide left for Roma. 1 to the right, 1 back in the backfield behind Rios. Rios in shotgun formation, fakes the handoff, throws it. That pass was intended for Randy Marroquin, and it is incomplete, and we'll see 3rd and 10 for the Gladiators. So that time the Gladiators running some play action pass, faking the handoff to their running back Fabian Lopez, and then attempting to find Marroquin outside the left hash. Incompleted pass. 3rd down and 10, Gladiators. Ball in the middle of the field on the 43-yard line. 2 wideouts wide left, 1 to the right. Rios in the backfield. Rios takes a snap, back to throw, being pressured in the backfield, and he'll be sacked behind the line of scrimmage by number 42, Gabriel Martinez. Good heads-up play by Martinez to wrap up Rios. Rios, a pretty good-sized quarterback, took everything that 42 had, Martinez, to bring him down. So the punt team will come out for Roma with 10 minutes left in the first quarter. Good snap. End over end kick will take a bounce from the 36-yard line. Will be picked up by Rattler. Here's number 11. He brings it all the way back, crosses midfield, down to the 35, still on his feet, and down at the 30-yard line. That is Kevin Chavez on the return for the Sharyland Rattlers. And the Rattlers with some good field position for their first possession of the game tonight for their offense. Ball returned all the way back to the Gladiator 31-yard line. Sharyland will come out. 2 wideouts wide left, 1 to the right. Quarterback in shotgun formation, that's Benjamin Valdivia. Valdivia hands it off to the halfback, Kevin Chavez. A loss on the play will bring up 2nd down and 11 to go. 3 wideouts wide left. 2 wideouts wide right. Valdivia in the backfield by himself. Quick pass out to the left. Makes 1 tackle miss. And number 3 gets all the way down inside the 14-yard line. That is Daniel Pena on the reception, but we do have our first flag of the football game out there near the 30-yard line, and that will be called back. Wait our call from the official. Illegal procedure. The call against the Rattlers. Be a 5-yard penalty, and we'll replay 2nd down. Second down and 16 coming up for the Rattlers. 3 wideouts wide left, 2 to the right. Same formation. Man in motion left to right. That's Chavez, the halfback. Chavez nowhere to go as he's wrapped up by a bunch of Roma Gladiators. Alejandro Pettis, the lead man on the tackle for Roma. And no gain on the play. It'll be 3rd down and about 15 coming up for Sharyland. 8:41 remaining in the first quarter. No score tonight. 3rd down and 15. 3 wideouts wide left. 1 back in the backfield on Valdivia's left. Valdivia, straight drop back, looking left. Pulls up in the pocket, throws it deep for the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown, Rattlers. Number 3 on the reception for Sharyland, Daniel Pena, and the Rattlers strike first blood tonight. What a great pass by Valdivia. He had his receiver in his sights the whole time. That's Daniel Pena. Here's the point after attempt by Naguma. Naguma sticks it up in the air, and it is good. So the Rattlers on the board first tonight, 7-0 with 8:17 remaining in the first quarter of play. Our coverage of high school football from Sharyland continues after this.
Hi, we're the Roma City Rattlers. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even at you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight. Let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's health care is done.
Come see what the City of San Benito has to offer today. Business owners, visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. Supporting business.
We're back live in Sharyland as the Rattlers are on the board 7-0 with 8:17 remaining in the first quarter of play. Naguma will kick it off to the Gladiators, back deep to receive at their goal line. Number 19, Hiram Flores, who had a big game last week against Valley View, and this will be Esteban Barria on the return for Roma, and he'll bring it all the way back out to around the 23-yard line, and we'll see Roma out on the field for the second time tonight. Back on that touchdown catch by Daniel Pena. Valdivia threw a great pass, but Pena made a great catch. He was in traffic. He had about 3 Roma Gladiator defenders all around him, and what concentration he made. In fact, he kind of turned all the way around and caught that pass and then brought it down near the 1-yard line, then scampered into the end zone for the score. So that will be a highlight you will see on Rio Sports Live, and we'll post our highlights over the weekend after this game is over. So that will be a great highlight for the fans of Sharyland. So we're going to have a re-kick after that kick, so a penalty will force the Sharyland Rattlers to re-kick this one. Beautiful football weather tonight in Mission, Texas. Had a few clouds around earlier and a few showers in the area, but they have since dissipated, and nothing threatening our game tonight here in Mission, Texas. We do have an east wind at around 12 miles per hour. Should shift northeasterly later on tonight. Our temperature should go down to about a comfortable 74 degrees here tonight. Looking forward to that. So here comes a re-kick by Naguma. He's got Hiram Flores and Esteban Barria back at their 10-yard line to receive for the Roma Gladiators. As you listen in audio coverage of tonight's game on Rio Sports Live, Hiram Flores takes the ball at his 10-yard line. He misses one tackle, then he's wrapped up at around the 17-yard line. So the Gladiators back out on offense for the first time tonight, led by their quarterback, Jonathan Rios. 8:03 remaining in this game. Tonight's broadcast is powered by Hacienda Ford, 107 and McCall Road in Edinburgh. Tonight's game being streamed on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Be sure to share those streams on social media with your friends. Here's a snap. Here's a handoff to Fabian Gonzalez, and Gonzalez wrapped up immediately in the backfield by a bunch of Rattlers. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10 coming up. Fabian Lopez, my apologies. 2 wideouts wide left on 2nd down. 1 wide receiver wide right. Lopez in the backfield with Rios. Rios pump fake. He throws it away quick as he's under pressure. And good heads-up catch there made by Esteban Barria on his own sideline to give the Roma Gladiators a 1st down. Rios was hurried out of the pocket by a defensive end coming in. I believe it was Martinez again to make the tackle, to make the sack. And then he threw that ball up. It was tipped, but great concentration there by Barria to pull it in. And it looks like he got a 1st down, but we did have a flag on the play, and they are assessing the penalty. I just talked over the official, so I did not hear what he said, but it will be against the Sharyland Rattlers, and that will be a 1st down for Roma. fact, they're going to bring the football all the way up to the Roma 41-yard line, where it'll be first down and 10. We have 7:25 remaining in the first quarter. Sharyland on top, 7-0. My apologies, my scoreboard is backwards. I will get that fixed. There we go. That's a lot better there. Here is a second down after the loss on the play. Second down and 12 to go. Quick pass from Rios intended for number 10, Randy Marroquin, and that pass is incomplete. Be a third down and long coming up for the Rattlers. Rattlers are on top, 7-0. Apologies for the scoreboard being on the wrong side, but we got that straightened out. Third down and 12 coming up for the Roma Gladiators from their own 44-yard line. Three wideouts, wide right. Rios from the shotgun. Looks left, quick pass out, and that pass is short. He was intended for Luis Gonzalez. Looked like a screen type pass he was trying to get set up, and it's incomplete. Fourth down and 13 coming up for the Gladiators. Chavez and Manuel Cantu will be back deep to receive this punt from the 20-yard line from Roma. Good snap. Punt goes up in the air. We'll take a bounce at the 33-yard line, and Roma will down it at the 29-yard line with 6:28 remaining in the first quarter tonight. Back in a moment.
Benito, Chamber of Commerce.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarres in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cake.
Back live in Sharyland tonight. First down and 10 Rattlers. Valdivia gives it to number 15. He goes up the middle, and he's tripped up there by Gladiator. 44 in on the stop for Roma is Nathan Hernandez, the outside linebacker. The ball carrier that time was Andres Bonilla for the Rattlers. It's a second down and 7 after the 3-yard gain. Quick pass out to the right-hand side, making man miss, and he's still on his feet, crosses midfield down at the 43-yard line. Number 8, that's Robert Mancha. Mancha, great catch, great run after the catch from Valdivia. First down and 10 Rattlers in the hurry-up offense on the Roma Gladiator 45. Two wideouts wide left, one to the right, man in motion. That's Chavez right to left. He'll get the football, and he's looking for his hole to open up, and it did for a couple of yards anyway. He's down at the 43-yard line, and that will be a 2-yard gain. Second down and 8 coming up. Rattlers in the hurry-up with 4 wideouts on the field. One back in the backfield with Valdivia. Valdivia back to throw. Quick pass to the right intended for Chavez in the flat, and it's incomplete. We have a third down and long coming up with 5:18 remaining in the first quarter of play. Rattlers on top, 7-0. Play coming into Sharyland from the sideline. Second down, 8 yards to go. 2 wideouts wide right, 2 to the left. One back in the backfield, that's Bonilla with Valdivia. Chavez in motion, handoff to Bonilla. Bonilla, wide open room to run. He gets to the 20, the 10, the 5, touchdown Rattlers. Andres Bonilla, the ball carrier. He's out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Bonilla was taken out of bounds just shy of the goal line. So it's a big first and goal for the Sharyland Rattlers. 2 wideouts wide right. Make that 3, 1 to the left. Bonilla in the backfield with Valdivia. Valdivia from the gun. Hands off to Bonilla, going back the other way, and he's wrapped up hard by lots of Gladiators there. In on the stop, number 55, Aaron Gomez, big D lineman there. 4:50 remaining in the first quarter of play. Second down and goal coming up. Ball on the 3-yard line for Sharyland. In the red zone again tonight. Valdivia, quick handoff up the middle to Chavez, and Chavez, nope, fumble on the play. Valdivia kept the football on a quarterback keeper, but he lost the football, and they'll down it on the 1-yard line. Roma says they have it, but the officials say otherwise. It'll be 3rd down and 1 to the goal line, 3rd and goal, after Valdivia lost the football. And a timeout on the field called by the Rattlers. We'll take 1-2. 4:06 remaining in the first quarter. Sharyland on top, 7-0.
Pastries, the best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? Add a piece of cake by Ibarra's, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is a piece of cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
It's a 3rd down and 1 to go for the Sharyland Rattlers on the Gladiator 1-yard line. Here's Valdivia in shotgun formation, man in motion. That's Chavez, right to left. Chavez looks like he snuck in the end zone. Rattlers say it's a touchdown. Refs have not called it yet. No official word yet. Chavez was running. Nope, that's going to be the officials are still talking about this one on the goal line. Roma's pointing the hand saying it's their football. If so, this will be a huge defensive stand for the Gladiators. And the official comes out. Ball will be put down on the half-yard line. It'll be 4th down for the Rattlers. 4th and goal. Ball on the half-yard line. Looking at my video screen, it's like right there close to the goal line. Maybe a quarterback sneak if Valdivia can get behind his big athletic lineman. He'll send 2 wide receivers wide left, 1 to the right. Valdivia and Bonilla in the backfield. Bonilla to Valdivia's left, and we have a flag thrown from the back of the end zone behind the defense. It's a delay of game against the Gladiators. No, against the Rattlers. Okay, he pointed that way toward the Roma defense, so I thought it was the penalty on the defense, but timeout called by Sharyland. That will be their 2nd timeout here in the first quarter. 3:30 remaining. Rattlers lead 7-0.
A piece of cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? Add a piece of cake by Ibarra's, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is a piece of cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Back live in Sharyland. It's a 4th down for the Rattlers with 2 wide receivers wide right. Valdivia, quarterback keeper. Will he get in? He did. Touchdown Rattlers. The quarterback, Benjamin Valdivia, on the carry over his right tackle, and he made the touchdown, and the Rattlers go up 13-0 here early in the first. Well, I should say here late in the first quarter with 3:25 remaining in the first quarter. Valdivia going for two, and he throws a pass. It's caught, and we have a 2-point conversion. That pass was caught by number 24, Lupe Trevino, and we have a 15-0 ball game as the Rattlers lead here with 3:25 remaining in the first quarter.
Come see what the City of San Benito has to offer today. Business owners, visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. Supporting business, community, and the teams, San Benito Chamber of Commerce.
Hi, we're Mission Veterans, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Back live at Richard Thompson Stadium tonight. Rattlers lead this one 15-0 with 3:25 remaining in the first quarter of play. Kickoff team on the field for the Rattlers. This will be Naguma kicking off to Esteban Barria and Hiram Flores back at their 5-yard line. And a beautiful night for football here in Mission, Texas. End over end kick will be taken by Barria, and that bounces out of his hands at the 8-yard line. He picks it up on the 1-yard line and turns around and brings it back across the 10 and will be wrapped up and taken out of bounds at the 11-yard line. So a huge heads-up play by Barria, but a that's a heart attack type of play if you're the head coach for the Roma Gladiators, as you lose that football and give Sharyland the ball inside their own 5-yard line, and we could have a disaster on our hands so far. But great heads-up play by Barria to pick up the football and bring it out to the 10-yard line. The Gladiators will actually put it down on the left hash on the 11-yard line. Rios hands off to Lopez. Fabian Lopez making spin moves and will get out to the 21-yard line. Big run there by the big senior, the running back Fabian Lopez for Roma. 3:07 remaining in the first quarter of play. Lopez on Rios's left with 3 wideouts on the field. Lopez, the ball carrier, brings it back for a loss of 1 yard on the play. That'll be 2nd down and 11 coming up. Good job on the defense there by the Rattlers, led by 55, Eric Garcia, the nose tackle. 2 wide receivers wide left, ball on the right hash. Rios from shotgun formation, looks right, then he'll turn it up, steps up in the pocket, throws, man open, caught at the 45, still on his feet, gets to the 20, and he'll go down right there. And just like that, the Gladiators are in the red zone. Number 4 on the reception, that's Luis Gonzalez. Huge catch there. Nice throw by Jonathan Rios. The quarterback laid it up and over the top of his man. That's Esteban Barrera on the reception. Pardon me, that's Esteban Barrera. Barria. First down and 10 for the Roma Gladiators on the 22. Ball on the right hash. 2 wide receivers wide left. Man in motion, right to left. Rios, now another man in motion. Fake handoff to him. Rios rolls left, fires it, looking for Hiram at the 12-yard line, and that pass is incomplete. It'll be 2nd down coming up. Huge opportunity here for the Gladiators to put points on the board before we go into the second quarter tonight. We have 1:40 remaining in the first quarter. Sharyland on top, 15-0. Second down and 10. Ball on the right hash on the 22-yard line. Man in motion, right to left. Rios in the gun with 3 wide receivers. He'll hand it off to Fabian Lopez. He bounces it outside, and Lopez will get down inside the 20 to about the 16-yard line. Nice gain on the play. It'll be third down and about 4 coming up for Roma. Ball will be on the Sharyland 16-yard line. The Roma Gladiators use a number system to call in the play. They hold what appears to be a 30-second type clock up with a number on it for their offense to receive the play. Here's Rios, straight drop back, and he'll have that ball batted in midair. Looked like 35 got a hand on it. That is Ethan Garza, the defensive end, and it'll be fourth down and 4 for Roma. With 59 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. Gladiators going for it. The offense stays out on the field with 2 wideouts wide left, 2 to the right. Lopez in the backfield. We have a flag on the play, but that pass is dropped in the end zone. He was going for Barria, and the pass was dropped. We have a flag on the play. Looks like offsides was called against the Rattlers. Offsetting penalties. They're not moving the football just yet. Yep, here we go. It's going. No offsetting penalties. It is against the Rattlers. A 5-yard penalty will give Roma a first down at the Sharyland 11-yard line, so big break there for the Gladiators. First and 10. Roma, high snap, handoff, Fabian Lopez. Lopez running tough outside, gets inside the 10 to about the 9-yard line. Second down coming up. 2-yard gain on the play. Ball spotted on the right hash, down at the 9-yard line. Second down coming up. 2 wideouts wide right. Rios in the gun. Handoff, this time a different running back, number 20. That's Luis Gonzalez. And Gonzalez taken down immediately by the nose tackle there, Eric Garcia. Third down coming up. It's a loss on the play, so we're back to third down and 10 for Roma at the Sharyland 11-yard line. That will end the first quarter tonight in Sharyland. 15-0 Rattlers lead. We'll be back in just a moment.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83. How about this 2015 Chevy Silverado 1500, a regular cab, custom wheels, bedliner, 21,000 miles, power everything, $25,900. Or how about this 2015 BMW 328i, fully loaded with an X-Drive, navigation, sunroof, leather interior, $18,999. Financing is available with lending for all types.
Back live as we begin the second quarter with Roma on a third down and 10 at the Sharyland 11-yard line. Rios in shotgun formation, looks left, throws it, passes incomplete, in and out of the hands of a Sharyland Rattler. Manuel Garcia, the defender on the play, almost had that ball, almost picked it off. And looks like the kicking team for the Roma Gladiators is coming out on the field to try for a field goal. 16 will hold it. That will be Jonathan Rios, your quarterback. And 15, Delfino Ramirez, the place substitution infraction, a 5-yard penalty against the Gladiators, will move the ball back 5 yards. So now we will have a 33-yard field goal attempt by Ramirez. Saw Ramirez kicking in the pregame. I think he can make this one. He's got the leg for it. It's got the distance. It is up and it is good. So the Gladiators on the board tonight from a field goal from Delfino Ramirez. 15-3 our score here tonight. Back in a moment.
Since 2002, Harlingen, Texas.
Back live in Sharyland tonight as you listen to high school football on Rio Sports Live tonight. We've got some other games going on too. System 1 broadcast with Joe Bowling happening tonight in Mercedes as the Pioneer Diamondbacks are taking on the Mercedes Tigers. That ought to be a good district game, and the Diamondbacks playing some really good football this year with only 1 loss on the season, and they are looking to take that district crown away from the Sharyland Rattlers. So we've got a lot of football left to play, but the Rattlers in second place. Correction, the Diamondbacks in second place last year as the Rattlers were crowned District 16 5A Division II champions last season. High end over end kick will be taken at the 15-yard line. Here's a return by number 4 of the Sharyland Rattlers. That is Luis Gonzalez on the return. And the Sharyland offense will come out onto the field as so far they are 2 for 2 as far as their offense hitting the field and producing points on the board. The quarterback, Benjamin Valdivia, has scored a touchdown tonight, as well as the receiver Daniel Pena. Here's a handoff. Here's the quarterback keeper Valdivia, and he stood up at the 36-yard line. Good tackle there made by number 44 of the Gladiators. That's Nathan Hernandez. 2nd down and 7 coming up. Ball on the 35-yard line. 2 wideouts wide left, 2 to the right. Valdivia throws it. Caught by number 3 again. That is Pena on the reception. Great tackle there made by the Gladiators. 21 in on the stop. Axel Garcia. 2nd, 3rd down. 8 yards to go coming up. 3 wide receivers, trips right formation. Valdivia, straight drop back looking right, fires it across the middle for a big first down to the Gladiator 48-yard line. Reception there made by Robert Mancha. And the chains are moving for Sharyland as Valdivia zips that pass right over the middle, right on the money. Trips left formation now. Twins right, pass to the right from Valdivia. It's received by a Rattler out there, and he takes it to the 38-yard line. Looks like that's number 5 on the reception, Mauricio Sanchez. 2nd and 1 to go for Sharyland on the Roma 38-yard line. Trips left formation, handoff up the middle, 16 making spin moves, gets out to the outside, and he gets a first down. That is Damian Prunetta, the running back. He started over the right guard and he spun his way outside the left tackle and made those tough yards. Ball on the 34-yard line. Here's a handoff, number 8, Robert Mancha. Mancha gets up to the 30-yard line. Second down and 5 coming up. 9:37 remaining in the first half of play. Rattlers in the hurry-up offense. 2 wideouts wide left. Here's a pass intended for one of those wideouts. That is Daniel Pena. It's incomplete. Tonight's game is being recorded with live video, courtesy of the Sharyland ISD. We'll have that uploaded for you after the game so you can watch this game on demand. Third down and 5. Here's a handoff. Nope. Fake handoff. Valdivia, quarterback keeper, gets a first down and more. Down to about the 22-yard line. Going to put it down at the 21. That will be a first down and 10, Sharyland. So Valdivia faked it up the middle, kept it around the outside, and got a first down with his feet. First down and 10, Rattlers. Ball on the right hash on the 21-yard line. Twins left formation, Twins right as well. One back in the backfield, man in motion. That's Chavez. Valdivia, straight drop back, throwing left. Man wide open, touchdown Rattlers. Robert Mancha on the reception from Benji Valdivia, who throws his second touchdown pass tonight. And the Rattlers are on the board again. 21-3 now the score. Niguma for the point after attempt. Line drive kick is through the uprights. It's good. Our score in Sharyland tonight, 22-3. Rattlers on top with 8:48 remaining in the first half of play. We're back in a moment on Rio Sports Live.
Hi, we're the Lady Diamondbacks, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close of wanting to making history.
This close.
Back live in Sharyland tonight. The Rattlers on top 22-3 as you listening to an audio presentation of high school football on Rio Sports Live on a Friday night. Well, where's the video, people ask? Well, we can't broadcast live video on Friday night. It's a UIL rule here in the state of Texas. We can do it on Thursdays and Saturdays, but not on Fridays. But we are recording the game courtesy of Sharyland ISD for video playback on demand on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, the Roku app, and RioSportsLive.com. Here's Niguma, the kickoff. Back deep to receive is Barria and Hiram Flores for the Gladiators, back inside their 5. Niguma kicks it off. Good end-over-end kick. It'll go out of bounds, and a flag will come out on the field. So we will see the Roma Gladiator offense, who don't have a real issue on moving the football. They have been able to pass the football. They've been able to make some plays through the air, but having a hard time following through on the ground tonight. First down and 10 for Roma. Ball on the 30-yard line. Man in motion, right to left. Twins left formation. One wide out, wide right. Rios will hand it off to number 20, the ball carrier. That is Luis Gonzalez. And Gonzalez makes it back to the line of scrimmage. May have got one more stop there made by Nathan Hernandez, the outside linebacker. Second down and 10 on the play. One wide, two wideouts, wide left and right. Rios steps up in the pocket. He'll keep this one. He wants to throw it, but he'll be taken out of bounds at the 31-yard line. 45 forcing him out. That's Damian Gutierrez. We have a flag on the play. Looks like that may be for it's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct, roughing the passer, as they roughed up Rios when he was going out of bounds. So that'll be a big personal foul penalty called against the Sharyland Rattlers, a 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. And the Gladiators will have a big first down on their own 47-yard line. Two wideouts wide left, man in motion right to left. Lopez in the backfield. It's an option play. Lopez with the ball. He gets to the line of scrimmage and takes about two Rattlers to bring him down. Actually, he's going to go down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of about 2 yards on the play. It'll be second down and 12 coming up. 7:55 remaining in the second quarter. Rattlers on top 22-3. Second down and 10, 12, apology. Rios hands off to Lopez. Nope, it's a pass over the middle, picked off by the Rattlers. Rattlers pick it off at the 45-yard line. And the big defensive stand there by the Rattlers. Number 1, Alberto Delangel. I'm sorry, wrong roster, Gully. Sebastian Hinojosa. Running two rosters here for Sharyland and Roma, and it's really easy for me to get them mixed up, but apologize to the fans. That's Sebastian Hinojosa on the interception there, and the Rattlers have the ball back. First and 10 at the 46-yard line of the Roma Gladiators. Valdivia in the backfield, and he'll go down behind the line of scrimmage, wrapped up there by Gabriel Garcia. Big defensive play there by the Gladiators will push Sharyland back to a second and very long situation. Loss of almost 10 yards on the play. Looks like second down and 19 coming up. Ball on the Sharyland 45. Valdivia kicks it out to, looks like Pena. Pena on the reception. Tackle made by 99 of the Gladiators, Jose Lopez. From that defensive line spot all the way out there to the sideline, making the stop. Good hustle there by the Gladiators. Third down and 15 coming up. From the 48-yard line. Trips right formation for Sharyland. Valdivia back to throw. Throws it to the left. Has a man. It's caught. And that will be out of bounds. Daniel Pena on the reception at the 27-yard line, but it's out of bounds. And the punt team will come out for the Sharyland Rattlers with 6:12 remaining in the first quarter of play. Rattlers lead 22-3. Tonight's audio presentation powered by Hacienda Ford. Hacienda Ford, University Drive and McCall Road in Edinburgh. If you're looking for a new car, truck, SUV, a used pre-owned car, truck, SUV, Hacienda has it. Here's the punt by the Rattlers. Gladiators will let it bounce at the 12-yard line, and it will go out of bounds at the 4. So a great punt there by the Gladiators. Correction by the Rattlers. .603 remaining in the second quarter. Sharyland on top 22-3. As you listen to high school football coverage tonight on Rio Sports Live, other games going on in the area. The Pioneer Diamondbacks at Mercedes tonight. Also, big game going on in Rio Hondo between La Feria and Rio Hondo. First down and 10, Roma at their 5-yard line. 2 wideouts, wide right. Handoff to Lopez, and he's tripped up at the line of scrimmage. Actually, he'll lose some on the play. Great tackle there made by number 4, Luis Gonzalez. Ball on the 1-yard line. Loss of 4 on the play. Ball will be put down on the 1 on the right hash. And the quarterback for the Gladiators will have to operate out of his own end zone. 2 wideouts, wide right, 1 to the left. Straight drop back. That's a pass from Rios intended for 22. Jorge Villarreal, that's incomplete. Third down coming up for the Gladiators, 3rd and 14 from their own 1-yard line.
3rd and 14, defensive showtime.
Ball on the right hash. Two wideouts, wide right. 1 to the left. Fabian Lopez in the backfield on Rios' left. Rios gets rid of it quick, and it's incomplete. Nobody there. Looked like he was going for Jorge Villarreal. He overthrew him, and this time the punter's going to have to punt it out of the back of the end zone for Roma. As the punt team comes out onto the field. Number 9, Jonathan Duarte will kick it off. We'll punt it. 2 Rattlers back deep at the 35. That's Kevin Chavez. Short punt will take a Gladiator bounce from the 24, and they'll down it on the 32, so the Rattlers will have some really good field position, a short field to work with 5:04 remaining in the second quarter of play here tonight from Richard Thompson Stadium. This is a District 16 5A Division II contest between these two teams. Both of them are 1-0 coming into tonight's game. Gladiators won last week over Valley View 21-17. And the Rattlers beat Laredo Figueroa last week. So big wins for both of these two teams. And you can tell the Sharyland Rattlers are playing some really good football, are polishing some things up, and they're looking to defend their district crown here in District 16 5A Division I. They've got to get through these Roma Gladiators first. Penalty on that last play against Sharyland will give them the football on the Roma 43 on the left hash. It's a 1st and 10. Chavez in motion, left to right. Handoff up the middle. This is 16, the ball carrier, Damian Prunetta. Prunetta gets to the 40-yard line for a gain of about 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 7 coming up. Play comes in from the sideline for Sharyland. Prunetta stays in the game at running back. He's to Valdivia's right. Man in motion, that's Chavez. Handoff to Prunetta. Prunetta with some running room, a big hole up down the left side, and he gets down to the 19-yard line. 1st down and 10, Rattlers. What a great job by Prunetta, finding the opening space on the left side of the line and just getting up the field quick. Big 1st down, Rattlers in the red zone. 1st and 10 at the Roma 19-yard line. Valdivia back to throw. Looking left, looking right, scrambling around in the pocket, keeps the football, finds an opening up the middle, gets down to the 8-yard line. 1st down, Rattlers. What a great job there by the quarterback. Looking for open space, staying on his feet.
1st and goal.
first and goal, Rattlers. Off the legs of Benji Valdivia. 3 wideouts, wide right, 2 to the left. Man in motion, right to left. That's Chavez. Chavez with the ball. No gain on the play. Great tackle made there by number 32 of the Gladiators. That's Brandon Gonzalez. Second down coming up. 3:27 remaining in the half. Timeout called by the Gladiators. We'll take 1-2. This is high school football on a Friday night on Rio Sports Live.
This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio.
All we need is you.
This close.
If we donate now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
Fishing fans, here's your chance to catch some fish and help out athletes at the same time. Mark the calendar now and plan on attending October 20th as the 3-up, 3-down San Perlita Booster Club Fishing Tournament looks to be the biggest and best yet. Located at Laguna Madre Baits in Port Mansfield, Texas, this tournament is set to provide 100% of the proceeds directly to the athletic programs. Artificial lures only with a blackjack format, no fish over 21 inches, $150 per team or boat, maximum 4 people, and the grand champion is a team closest to 63 inches with 1 red trout and 1 flounder. Food raffles, baked goods, a silent auction, and terrific prizes from some great sponsors. Registration is October 19th. The tournament is October 20th. See you there at the 3-up, 3-down fishing tournament in Port Mansfield, where catching fish is helping athletes in a big, big way.
Back after the Gladiator timeout, it's a second down and goal for the Sharyland Rattlers on the Roma 9-yard line on the left hash. Valdivia with 2 backs in the backfield. He'll fake the handoff. He's back to throw. It's a quarterback draw, and he's hit. He's wrapped up at the 15-yard line, but he threw the football, and there's a flag on the play. Number 21 looked like he picked that ball off. That's Axel Garcia, but they're blowing the play dead.
We have pass interference. Mike, the foul probably would be in direction at the spot of the foul. First down.
Pass interference against the Gladiators from the spot of the foul. So it'll be first and goal for the Rattlers. 3:17 remaining in the first half of play here tonight. They'll put the ball down on the left hash on the 3-yard line. Correction, the 2-yard line. Here's a handoff to Chavez, and Chavez lost the football. He got near the goal line, but he was tackled hard there by 23, Gabriel Garcia. Ball will be put down on the 1-yard line on the left hash. 2 wideouts wide right, two backs in the backfield. That's Chavez and Bonilla back with Valdivia. Valdivia from the gun. He'll hand it off to Chavez. Chavez right up the middle for the Rattler touchdown. With 2:43 remaining in the half. (28-3) our score. As the Rattlers will attempt the point after off the leg of Naguma. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up, and it is good. It's 29-3 with 2:43 remaining in the first half of play here in Sharyland tonight. We're back in a moment on Rio Sports Live.
Watching Rio Sports Live.
Coach Nava with Westaco East High School. Thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for the prices? It's a hacienda party.
It's football season at Hacienda Ford, and you can get a 2019 Ford EcoSport with navigation and an 8-inch touchscreen for just $17,495.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it.
HCISD. We move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place.
Back live in Sharyland tonight as the Rattlers will kick it away to the Roma Gladiators. Badia and Hiram Flores, and Badia brings the ball back to the 23-yard line, and the Gladiators will have 2:37 remaining in the first half of play to try to answer these onslaughts of touchdowns from the Sharyland Rattlers. It appears we've been having some streaming issues in the first half tonight. We'll try to address that here at halftime and get those technical difficulties worked out. It's a first down and 10 for the Roma Gladiators from the 22-yard line. Rios, the quarterback, quick handoff there. Number 20, the ball carrier, Luis Gonzalez, bounces it outside. And Gonzalez with a nice gain of about 7 yards or so to the 29-yard line. Second down coming up as the clock continues to run. Man in motion, right to left. This is the running back again, number 20 there. Luis Gonzalez coming from that wide receiver spot, taking the ball inside and up the middle. And the Gladiators get a first down off Gonzalez's run. Ball put down on the 33-yard line. First down and 10. Rios throws it down the field. It's picked off. Number two for the Sharyland Rattlers. Jonathan Alanis. The ball went right through the receiver's hands, and Alanis was right there, caught the football. But then we heard whistles blow by the officials, so officials are going to confer about this. And the Rattlers do indeed get the interception based off the body language of the football team.
We have an different whistle after the change of possession. The ball doesn't belong to Sharyland. It's a protected spot, first down.
So an inadvertent whistle blew after the interception, which stopped the play. But it'll be Sharyland football as their offense comes back out onto the field. .133 remaining in the first half of play. 29-3 is our score as the Rattlers lead this one tonight. Three wideouts, wide right, two to the left. Valdivia in shotgun formation. Man in motion, that's Chavez. Fake handoff to him. Valdivia throws it long toward the end zone. He has a man. It's in and out of the hands of number 3, Daniel Pena at the 4-yard line. What a throw there by Benji Valdivia. He rifled it down there. It had the distance. Pena could not hang on. 1:24 remaining in the half. Two wideouts wide right, two to the left. Valdivia from shotgun formation. Good protection in the pocket. Quarterback draw up the middle goes Valdivia. Crosses a 40. Keeps his leg moving and gets down to about the 36-yard line. First down, Rattlers. First and 10, ball on the left hash on the 36-yard line. Trips right formation. One man to the left. One back in the backfield. Valdivia from the gun, back to throw, looking right, fires it. Caught by a receiver at the line of scrimmage. That's number 9, Emiliano Hinojosa. Hinojosa gets a nice 9-yard gain. Ball will be put down on the 27-yard line on the right hash. 52 seconds remaining in the half. Trips left formation, one man to the right. Valdivia from the gun. Flags on the play as the play is blown dead.
We have a dead ball. Offside contact with defender 6-3 on the defense. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Dead ball foul against the defense. The first down and 10 Rattlers at the Roma 22-yard line. First and 10. Trips left formation, one man to the right. Valdivia, straight drop back, looking left, fires it over the middle, caught by a man at the 10-yard line. He turns around, loses a football at the 8-yard line, and it looks like Sharyland got back on it. Number 11 on the reception, that was Kevin Chavez. Looked like he had the ball stripped out of his hands, and then the Gladiators do a great job of getting on the football. And a big play there that time by the Sharyland offense to keep that ball. First and goal now for Sharyland from the 9. Valdivia throwing left, fires it, caught in the end zone, touchdown! Touchdown catch number 2 for Daniel Pena tonight. And the Sharyland Rattlers. 35-3 our score with 24 seconds remaining in the first half of play. At halftime, we're going to probably stop our broadcast tonight so we can address our streaming issues, and we'll come back for the second half. Heads up there. 24 seconds remaining in this one and at halftime, before half. We'll be right back.
Come see what the City of San Benito has to offer today. Business owners, visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. Supporting business, community, and the teams, San Benito Chamber of Commerce.
The kids are headed back to school. It's time to get internet from VTX1. VTX1 Companies offers fast and reliable internet throughout the Rio Grande Valley, even to some of the most remote areas. For a limited time only, get your standard installation at no cost to you. Start the school year off with a service provider you can trust by calling 1-800-446-2031. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
Back in Sharyland as Naguma will kick it off to Hiram Flores and Esteban Barria at the 5-yard line. Good high end over end kick will be taken at the 10-yard line by the Gladiators. And this is 28 on the run back, still on his feet, gets all the way back up to the 39-yard line, goes Roy Martinez. And 17 seconds still remain in this first half of play as the Rattlers are on top 36-3. First down and 10 Gladiators on their 39-yard line as the offense of the Sharyland Rattlers are really putting on a clinic here tonight. Valdivia racking up the yardage through the air. Daniel Pena's got 2 touchdown catches. And Roma will call timeout. We'll take another one. We'll be right back.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
The kids are headed back to school. It's time to get
17 seconds remaining in the half. 36-3 our score. Rattlers on top. First down and 10 for Roma. Ball on the right hash on the 39. Three wide receivers, wide right, one to the left for Roma. One back in the backfield with Jonathan Rios, and Rios will take a knee. They're going to go to half and talk about this one, and we're going to go to halftime too here on Rio Sports Live and try to address our streaming issues and be back with the second half of football, all powered by Hacienda Ford when we come back on Rio Sports Live. It's halftime.
Offers fast and reliable internet throughout the Rio Grande Valley, even to some of the most remote areas. For a limited time only, get your standard installation at no cost to you. Start the school year off with a service provider you can trust by calling 1-800-446-2031. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.